Hello, it's Vandana here, and I'd like to take you through our Wellness Mastery program. So, as being in this business for the last 10 to 12 years, I've noticed that clients, despite giving them a routine of what to do, when to do it, there is a force behind them that prevents them from doing the necessary things. And what that is, it's all about habit change and habit evolution. So, our Wellness Mastery program takes into account the yoga and the Ayurveda and the meditation aspect of what we share and put it through into a systematic way in which these habits become really ingrained into our lives so that you don't fall on and off your wellness track. So let's just jump into a PowerPoint presentation that I've prepared for you today. So you may have come across our three-pillar program, which are yoga, Ayurveda, and meditation. Underneath that is where our Mastery Wellness program takes place, and also our 10 Habit 10 weeks. And what we've got to understand is that these traditions that we have for yoga, Ayurveda, and meditation is 25,000 years old. And so if there was something that's going to take over and be the super new thing to follow, it would have done so by now. So there are time-tested solutions. And what we need to do is take these time-tested solutions and put it into daily life. And the reason why these becomes very important is now that we have an increased number of lifestyle conditions like autoimmune, anxiety, depression, heart condition, menopause, arthritis, the list goes on and on and on. And what's quite upsetting, I think, is that we don't have the medical support in the way that we had in the past. Hospitals are beyond current capacity. So the chances are, as time goes by, you might feel you're okay today. You've got symptoms that shows you should do something, but you still think you're going to be okay. But by the time you need support, perhaps the capacity of the hospital or the medical profession is not going to be there for you. So it is time for us to look at how can we take health in our own hands. And I often refer to this as being in control of your inner pharmacy. So within our body, we have everything here to then change our biorhythms of the body and come back to some healing, some balance, and some harmony. So if we start to think about being captains of our own bodies, we can actually start to regulate our nervous system and our endocrine function just by changing the way that we behave or how we approach things. There might be habit triggers that sets us off, and we just got to know how to overcome these. But once you regulate your nervous system and the endocrine functions, you'll be amazed how all the other bodies or the other systems start to regulate, which is your digestive system, your cardiovascular system, respiratory, even your skin, reproductive issues, all those kind of systems will start to regulate. Now, as I was learning these ancient therapies, I was quite alarmed. There were so many telltale signs that I didn't know. And if only I knew, I could do something about them. So there's two aspects here. One, we don't know the telltale signs, which is what I share with you in our Wellness Mastery program. And then the second thing is we do have these signs, and we do know what these are, but we override them. And this is habit evolution. We are habitually overriding for whatever reason there is. So these two parts become very, very important to master and to become the captain of your own body and your own mind. Now, yoga, meditation, Ayurveda has timeless tools, and they are tools for life. So once you know them, it's not like something else is going to come and replace them. And the reason why is because these are universal principles, and we live in the universe, and there's a universe within our bodies. And so these principles will be with you for the rest of your life. Some of the things that we need to consider is if we have even ongoing or just recent aspects of pain, frustration, restlessness, even sleepless nights. Now, sleep is epidemic in terms of sleep deprivation. It's like it's in our waters. Even just having a good night's sleep regular, without missing a day, can harmonize our endocrine functions and our nervous systems. But all of these little telltale signs come through there should be some tools that you have, and this is what we will offer you, tools to address these aspects. And our focus is just to come to harmony and clarity, like really being clear on a day-to-day basis. Now, that doesn't mean that you won't get bombarded and have curveballs given to you. You will. It's just within your innate self, you have this sense of resilience and calmness, and you're grounded to actually look at this in without the emotion aspect involved. So you're very steady, very sure, very grounded. And this is what you come out with your Mastery Wellness Program. The program is designed to look at all aspects, so not just your lifestyle and diet. It looks at seasonal routines, daily routines. We need to change these based on season because our bodies change. And what we end up doing is just still living the same way, even though the weather and the system's changing. So there's a process called dinacharya. It's a daily routine, absolutely essential for all of us to know and all of us to embrace, just to regulate daily functions in the body. And within 5 weeks of our programs, we hear a lot of results. So we get better night's sleep. I was alarmed when a client said, it's a diet without a diet. And that's just kind of made me so happy, because just being on a diet is stressful. So this is a diet without a diet. You don't have to believe my word for it. You just need to jump on board and see it for yourself. We have greater awareness. We have more clearer decisions, more informed decisions are made. And look, with regards to organising food, the way that we manage it, we've heard people saying, look, it's saving me so much time, money, and I'm more organised. So these are just day-to-day stuff. Within 5 weeks, you start to see this coming through. There's a few feedback from our client. The long-term impact is immeasurable, and it is because the tools are so valuable. They're just there, ready for you. When you kind of feel you're falling off, you're going to jump back on, use the tools. And the course is delivered not like one more thing to do in your life. These are little bite-sized segments given to you, and they are stacked. We stack them one on top of the other, so that it's not like you're taking this bit and that bit and that bit and that bit, and then it doesn't hang together. This all hangs together. So by the time you see, certain things change in your life, you realize, hang on, I haven't done X, Y, and Z, and that's why you got the results that you've got. So very nicely put together, segmented, and they work together in harmony. A set of priceless tools. And one of the other things that really brightened my day was when someone said, look, I've come to realize that I'm important. And when you realize that you're important, there's an element of self-care and self-love that just oozes out, and you do the right thing in terms of all the decisions you make, and you honor yourself. So these are just some of the client feedbacks we've got from our Mastery Wellness Program. So the way that it works is that you'll join us, and we will share with you over a 10-week program. We share with you all these principles of what to do, how they're stacked, and give you the correct workbooks to go through. And you join us for a year, because what you then want to do is not just be where it's a course and you've ticked it off. You want to work it. You want to kind of understand, how do I take these components and embed it into my daily life? And then you want to kind of say, okay, I'm going to live these principles. And that doesn't mean you stopped having a life. It just means your life, that you have your social aspect, your business aspect, your home aspect. You have a really base foundation in which you live by, and that your whole body is regulated just by living the way you do. And finally, you end up just being it. It's just like you've got this set of routine set in place, so well mastered that, it's not like another job to do to take care of yourself. So if you join us for a year, this is what we're going to go through. We're going to make you the master of your own body and governing your health and your wellness from tools that are timeless and it will serve you for time to come. So if you feel, I kind of need to get something on board, I am here to support you all the way through for the whole year. It's a journey. So have a think and get in touch. We'll start off with a wellness strategy session, and then just see what's the bigger picture, what's the short-term picture, and then put you into the right place and see where you want to go. So thanks for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.